screen. Hello friends, how are we? I'm very excited. The drama, I'm kind of very excited for drama that has to do with like seniority stuff in music, because it's just like, that's kind of a fun level of drama and a realistic one too. I know sometimes animes can be, and even TV shows can be overly dramatic in one way or another. It's not surprising, it's how you kind of get people to watch, but I also do like it when it's kind of like realistic. Like, yeah, you know, even in the United States, where the whole seniority thing isn't as big of a deal. I mean, seniors and juniors might kind of like poke at freshmen, but there's no like respect to the elders kind of thing like there is in Japan and in in Korea and all the other Asian countries. So, but there's still an issue with like if someone who's younger than you, especially because she's a first year, so she's 15 and she's beating out her senior, or also the head of her section, which also was true of the story I told about the guy who was mad that the younger trumpet player who was in my year got the solo, because again they went off in the corner, we couldn't see them, we could only hear them, we voted on who sounded best and she ended up sounding best, but he was I think he was section leader as well, so it makes sense that he would also be super mad about it. And he whined about it, but it's whatever. She earned it. She did a good job. But she knew he was whining. She knew he was causing problems. And that kind of really upset someone who's younger. Now, Reina does a really good job of kind of reining in her face. And she doesn't really react as much. The only person I've ever seen really get emotions out of her is Kumiko. But it doesn't mean she's not internalizing and struggling with everything that they're saying about her. So I'm very excited for like these next couple episodes, because I'm just it's just cool. I'm really excited because I think we're gonna actually get to dive a bit more into Reina, and Reina's such a mystery compared to Kumiko and the others that it's be really nice to finally do so. Is there anything else I wanted to add? No. In terms of announcements, in terms of anime, so I am in terms of recording, we're almost done with My Hero Academia season 5. And then we'll be done soon. And then, of course, as we're finishing that, we'll be in the middle of doing Mob Psycho 102, Season 2. So I would really appreciate kind of which direction to go. There's 2 shows that I'm really interested in replacing that. One would be, I'd ask my brother about it, but one would be Demon Slayer, because it's really popular. And one would be a very different direction, kind of a fun, sporty direction, would be Haikyuu. I don't have a sports background. I don't have a Demon Slayer background either. But both are super popular shows. Both would be really fun. I think both would be perfect replacements for My Hero Academia. But I really would like your input about which direction I should go. I think I'm going to make sure I'm going to have a list of 4 shows, and then I'll list them all in the beginning of not the next reaction, but the reaction after that for My Hero Academia and this show. Say like, hey, because I know for already that I want to follow up Sound Euphonium with K-On! But I don't know what I want to follow up with My Hero Academia with. And then I think I'm just going to stick with a couple anime shows, because I think I'll stick with one anime show once I finish Mob Psycho 100. I'll just stick to one kind of bigger show. And then I'll keep going with the Anime Thursday shorter shows. More, I guess, romantic-y, or, you know, kind of different feel to them. I try to keep my Anime Thursday shows and the other type of anime show to kind of different in the feels. So maybe I might follow K-On! With like Clannad. Like that would make more sense for the Anime Thursday reactions versus the other animes I do are kind of a bit bigger and kind of more actiony. But I'm also saying I want to stick with 2 animes because I want to cycle live action shows back into my reactions. Right now on Patreon, definitely go head over there. I'm posting my older reactions. So right now it's just Birds of Prey that's being posted. I'll be following up with Wonder Woman. I will finish out Wonder Woman this year, and I've made that decision. Even though I'm missing a whole disc for it. So we'll finish out Wonder Woman, and then we'll dive into Cleopatra 25, which I'm really excited about. But I do want to cycle back in live action shows. But right now, on Patreon, I'm posting older shows that I finished reacting to. And I'm just posting them all. So definitely go check them out. Right now, they're only offered for tier 2 and up people. But I think after a certain amount of time, they'll be available for everybody on all 3 tiers. I kind of have an idea of how I want to do that. But we'll see. We'll play it out. Anything else to say about the anime? No, I'm just very excited about it. I do know in a non-anime that Supergirl's ended. I have not watched any of the episodes since my channel went kaput. I know Stargirl's ended too. I do want to get that recorded before CW takes them down. So I have a lot to work on and get caught up on. But right now I gotta focus on anime. It's what I can do. And I'll have to figure out how to do live action shows. Kind of balance that out because I only have so much time in a day. I gotta get that figured out now that my life is completely flipped upside down. Thankfully, we at home, due to the health issues of the individual, we've created a bit of a rhythm, but it's still a balancing act for a lot of us who have jobs to do or other things to do or haven't been able to get out of the house. So yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, there's really nothing else for me to say. On YouTube, there's no sound. Partial image keeps the copyright monsters at bay for the most part. But if you want to follow along, you can. There's a countdown timer. You really can't miss it. If you want to see a short version, there is a link below. Go check it out. So let's dive right in. I know. I'm so here for this. Listen to that kind of drama I can get behind. Dang. You know what I also appreciate? I just caught it. But you see all of the little reeds and multiple like reed, what's the word? Covers like hanging out. Something that I did that my band director told me to do. And every so often I see him at the restaurant at work. I really should say hi, but there's a part of me because I'm not like in the music field or I'm not where I plan to be professionally. I'm a little ashamed. I shouldn't be because I love where I work, but still, it's like I should still say hi though. Anyway, where's it going with this? Oh, he said something important to do is when you're competing or for women's, you should try out all of the reeds you have in a new box. And you should find the best 3, I think he said. Something about that. So that way I know, these are the reeds that I'm going to audition on. These reeds are fine for practice and stuff like that, and I can use them. But the rest, these are the ones I need to use for my performance. Just didn't remember that until the second. But it's a good little bit of advice. Because even reeds, even when they're made by really great companies, and now I'm forgetting all, Rico makes some good stuff. Rico has a jazz set of reeds and some other stuff. I'm talking about saxophone, by the way. And there are other really, really fancy, nice reeds. Oh no. Oh, he's a baby here. Oh! What a cruel girl. I see. So she played really well and beat out this girl in the competition. Spit valve. Ugh. Saxophones don't have spit valves. We just had to put our saxophones upside down and it's like shake it. It's really gross. Or like do that with it. It's really, really gross when it builds up if you're playing a lot. I have no doubt that the interaction she'll have between Natsuki and her are going to be very different from the other girl. I do like Natsuki, actually. She's a kind of a fun personality. They are. Straight trumpet, which is interesting because it's a bass clef we're showing now. I forgot where I was going with this. Trying out reeds. I don't know. I like the little details of like the oil for like the valves and the reeds. Oh, he might be speeding them up then. Hmm. Well, maybe to protect the. Maybe it has to do with their sound? Oh, that's Kaori's notes and stuff. Oh no, rumors. I hate rumors. They just make things worse. A little out of focus there. She would be a chuckle person. It's fun to see kind of like classic anime, kind of like things with like the little circles and the and like the fuzziness. I kind of like it. It's fun. Oh, I wonder if she's crying because she is laughing or. Hmm. 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 You gotta hear it. Oh, nice, senpai. I hope she continues working hard though at it though. Just you know, coast. Oh, she's so sweet. She's so nice. Kumiko. But they're still drawing up. She's still stirring up drama, and that's gonna cause more pain. She's not gonna let it go. She's a very fierce. You can see a very fierce kind of almost obsession with her. Otherwise, what? No, she can still go on to play in college if she wants, probably. Hmm. Yeah, it's not a very good music classroom. Yeah, it's true. That's very smart. Oh gosh, yeah, she is too. Oh gosh, I'm out of focus there. He doesn't play favorites. Hmm. Ooh, what's a bolster? Gosh darn it. Way to cause drama. You should cause that. She's upset too, though. Hmm. Oh, her voice when it cracks, kind of sad. No, she's never seen her break like this. It's kind of fun. She's so emotional. Gosh darn it. Oh, well, that makes sense now. They're literally following in their parents' footsteps. Hmm. He probably does know she has a major crush on him. He's not entirely clueless. She's a temper tantrum, huh? Hmm. Hmm. Oh, our euphoniums! That's so cute. Aw, look at them. They're adorable. I love how two of them. Kumiko's a little taller than Natsuki, I guess. And Asuka's like really tall. It's kind of fun. I love them so much. It's so cute. So this episode is kind of fun. So this girl, because she's so she stirred up trouble. She did. She caused trouble where there was none. We know for a fact that Taki Senpai, even knowing for, I mean, if he knew Kaori his whole life, he would not favorite her. He hasn't favorited anybody. So the whole idea of favoritism, oh my lord, focus, it's just nonsense. Oh, sorry, complete and utter nonsense. But because of what that girl's done, I don't remember her name, the blonde, she stirred up trouble. She stirred the pot. She's caused some emotional issues. And so Kaori obviously actually genuinely devastated that she didn't get the solo. But she also does get to play. So yeah, you want to have the solo your senior year. I get that, but it's not always going to be the case, you know? And so, I mean, it is what it is. This is someone who gets a lot of solos, so maybe that's a little biased. But, point is, it's very humbling when someone younger than you beats you out for something. But this blonde girl, I'm going to say blonde because that's how she looks like in the cartoon, in the anime, she has stirred up trouble. And now she has laid doubts and everywhere. So they're going to have to settle these doubts before they can move forward as a team. Because she's created these doubts by throwing this accusation out in front of everybody and then just yelling at Reina and causing that drama. It's going to have to be settled because now there's going to be a fracture and no one's going to really respect or trust Taki if they think he played favoritisms, specifically with the trumpets. But they also dealt with like I don't know. I don't know if it will create doubts of him playing favoritism with any of the others, but it might. Point is, the blonde girl, what she did was wrong. It was a rumor. They know each other, but there's no proof of the favoritism. Not really. See, now they're causing problems. And these rumors, they're causing problems. She caused this. Yeah, probably was hoping not to have to deal with it. Just in his little juice box. No. Yeah, but you can't give in to that pressure. Yeah, it was. The teacher surprised people a lot, and I kind of really like her. Oh, it's so dusty. He's gonna have to deal with this. He knows now. He's gonna have to deal with this because now it's causing problems. Causing problems with leadership. See, this blonde girl, this is what she calls. That's why you don't do things based on stupid rumor. And they're falling out. That's a reference to something. her senpais. Scaredy cat. Poor girl. Oh. She does sound really, really good, though. It would be actually important for her to practice that in case, like, Kosaka got sick or anything. Hmm. I know she's trying to push her and make her actually give her a freaking opinion. Hmm. A little bit, yeah. It's also a middle answer. It's very hard for her to be like. It's a nice. She has a nice sound for sure. What is she talking to her about? No. She has to be the president. She has to do something important. Hmm. I guess that's why she became the advisor when there wasn't a conductor. Hmm. I think she's trying to push him without pushing him to be a bit more of a leader. He has to, like, handle something. He might have an idea now. She's right. They are baseless rumors. Of course you'd raise your hand. This is actually really good of him to do. It might be considered wasting time, but it also for those who, yeah. True. Kaori wants another chance to actual fight for it. So everyone else seems she's been practicing it more. That was so good. Actually, it was really smart of him. I can't remember if that ever happened, but sometimes you do get a second chance to kind of re-audition for different parts or higher up on chairs, and it's good because it motivates people to work harder in a way that they maybe weren't up to the first audition. Like maybe losing that part made them realize how much they wanted it, and so they can work hard again and get at it. But as we see, most people were pretty, for the most part, pretty accepting of not getting the role they wanted. So, it makes sense that the only people who would be re-auditioning would be Kaori, because she has been practicing. Maybe she might even not know why she keeps practicing it, but she is practicing it to get it right down really well. And it's actually good for her to do that because you also need someone else to know the solo part, like the second, because what if the soloist is sick? What if something happens and they just can't be there? You need to have someone who's as a backup, who, usually it's the second chair of that instrument, who is prepared to play that solo. If the soloist for some reason cannot perform, so it's good to have a backup. And she's kind of, you don't really get that too much in terms of assignments. The editing this is going to be interesting for me because I kept getting interrupted over and over again. I had to go handle things, so there's going to be a lot more editing for this episode than some of the others. Because I had to like split it up in like 3 parts. Like I got interrupted the first time. Didn't know if I was able to perform something else or do something else the next time, so it's important for me to do some editing. Oh, gosh darn it. I really do wish that I could watch this actually on Crunchyroll like I had been. I was watching all of the new animes that I have on Crunchyroll. It was great. And then I think they updated their blocking software and recording blocking software because I can no longer get access to the images, just the subtitles, so... Which is why I'm stuck with this third-party site, which I hate using. I really do. I want to use the actual sites, but when you're blocking me like this, I have no choice. Sorry. And it used to be also because I wasn't recording at the same time. I would do my reaction. I would watch my reaction on Crunchyroll, record my reaction while watching on Crunchyroll, and then I would record the episode footage on a different site while now I'm doing it all at the same time, so I'm not Crunchyroll. But if you can't watch it legally, please do. And let's hope Crunchyroll actually puts it towards, I don't know, anime and anime creators and not that mess that their cartoon they just put out. I haven't watched the whole thing, but I've watched clips. Really? That's your best work? Because your work sucks. So, no, you don't get to, like, say it's innovative or blah, blah, blah. Anyway, basically, it sucks. So, but I won't be doing videos about that. People who've been, that's their thing, they critique animes, let them do that. I'm not wasting my time with it. But I really have been enjoying this anime a lot. This is what people really love, KyoAni animation. And unfortunately, so many, as someone said, so many lives were lost in the arson attack. And yeah, it happened to be a lot of them had worked on HBK, but the focus is that it doesn't matter whether or not there are animators or not. The fact is a bunch of people were killed because of the evil actions of another individual. So And again, it didn't happen that far back. It's so crazy to think, like, it feels so like it happened long back ago, but it's only like, what, a few years? It's kind of crazy to think about, like, huh. But, you know, hopefully the animation studio will continue to move forward and work towards new goals and new stuff. Let me know if they have worked on anything new since the arson attack, or if they put out any new material, like whether it's a new anime or whether it's not necessarily new anime and older anime. Sure. Or like continuation of older animes. Someday maybe we'll get a season 3. Apparently they were promising a season 3 long before the attack, so we'll see. But we already get season 3 of Mob Psycho, so I can't wait for that to come out. Anyway, is there anything else to say? No, this episode was good. It was solid. I liked it a lot. It was, you know, it was interesting because it was a telling moment in Taki Sensei, because he realized he's not, you know, I don't know if he's worked with adults before this, but now he's worked with kids, and these kids are going to be more emotional. They're more unprofessional. You know, they've got some that are like, hey, no, these rumors gotta stop. This is ridiculous. And some are like, they don't care. They just spread spread rumors. You know, so the majority of them are girls who are doing that. Boys gossip too, but not nearly to the level of girls do. It kind of is like breathing air for us, unfortunately. So gossip is really bad amongst girls, and this girl, she caused this drama. She kicked it off, and she caused these doubts by, you know, throwing baseless accusations. But now they're gonna have to audition in front of it, and Kaori senpai, she sounds really, really good. For a second I thought maybe that was Kosuke. I was like, no, I think it's Kaori. She sounds really, really good. She's really good. But Reina, she's been doing it for years upon years, and she has a drive in her that's a little different than Kaori's. So, and we're gonna hear it. We're gonna hear that sound difference. And I know I think it was last episode before, we talked about sound quality. So they both sound amazing, but there's no doubt, because of how long and how purposeful that Reina is when she plays, she's gonna have a very different sound quality to her versus Kaori, who again will sound great and be amazing, but not to Reina's level. I'm so sorry. Anything else to add? Nope. That was a fun episode, really solid. I'm gonna dive into the next one. I'm really excited. I want to get that kind of finished. But it's gonna be good. I'm excited. I only have a few episodes left after this episode. I think 4 episodes left, so 14 episodes. I'm kind of surprised by, and yeah, I don't know. I'm really excited, and I can't wait. I do want to do the movies. I still have to do the Violet Evergarden movies too. So eventually, I get those. I kind of know when I want to do them. I'm not gonna tell you when I'm going to do them. I'm gonna kind of like just get them done, and then just surprise. So that's how I'm gonna do it. But this is a great anime. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your enemies, and I'll see you next time.